What was the saltiest moment you have ever experienced?
I've already told so many good stories of salt. Like, I told the one about my friend who basically popped off at Chris G. I told the one about the guy who threw his stick so hard that there's still a dent in the Student Center Hall at Rutgers. And I told the one about Corolla Magnet who threw his GameCube controller at his fiance's head because he was losing at Smash Bros. Those three, which I've already done videos on, are probably the saltiest, but here's one of the funniest ones. Me and my friends were in college playing Smash Bros. Melee. And at the time, there was a big festival going on. It was called 10th State. It was nominally a protest, but basically a lot of people were going there to get high, fire spin, play music, stuff like that. Now, me and my friends Eddie and Mark really wanted to go to 10th State, but my friend Scott really didn't. And he was one of the best Smash Brothers players. So he was running the room, and everyone would get up, play a match against him, and say, hey, do you want to go to 10th State? Me, Eddie, Mark, my friend Easy. Play a match, do you want to go to 10th State? Play a match, do you want to go to 10th State? If he lost, it was, do you want to go to 10th State? If he won, it was, do you want to go to 10th State? And he did not lose often. But eventually one of us, I think it was Mark, who played a damn good fox, ended up beating him. And he looked to the room, and he was like, guys, we could run the room again, or we could go to 10th State. And Scott just flips out. He's like, Mark, I do not want to go to the hippie festival. I'm sitting here, in my room, with my friends, playing Smash. Why would I want to go to the hippie festival? It's always, do you want to go to the hippie festival? Do you want to go to the hippie festival? No, I don't want to go to the hippie festival. So can we just sit here and play Smash, and can you stop asking if I could go to the hippie festival? And then, I think it was me, I don't know if it was me, but I want to say I was this clever. I picked up the controller, and before I even started playing, I turned to him, and I was like, hey Scott, want to go to the hippie festival? And he sighed, and it was like, yeah, okay, let's go. Definitely not as salty as the dude who threw his stick at the wall, or the guy who threw his controller at his fiancé. And not as funny as my no-name friend calling Chris G some douchebag with the sides of his head shaven. But definitely one of the saltier moments in my gaming history.